I don't understand what's wrong with this movie. I love Salvation. Here we go. Boy Reviews! Alright, welcome back. It has been over a week since my last video. Being a teacher, the last week of school has ended, and as you can imagine, the last week of school is extremely busy, a little stressful, a lot going on. So let me officially say happy summer to all the students out there across the world. And sorry, parents who are watching, they're yours now for a few months. But yes, today was teacher's last day, and I am excited to be able to have more time to bring you some videos. So I'm going to be looking at the Terminator Dark Fate official teaser trailer today. I have not seen it yet. It dropped yesterday, I believe, or maybe the day before, but I have not seen it. I have not read anything about it. I'm excited to get into it, but I thought it'd be fun to give my rankings of the Terminator movies so far, so that this reaction is not just a reaction, but is also a little more that maybe you weren't expecting when you went to click on this video. Now, before I get into it, there's a few shout outs I have to give out. First of all, I used to have the most lame setup for how my camera was being held. It was quite ridiculous. So I have an official tripod that was donated from my man Gabe, who helps me out with my videos. Thanks, Gabe, for the tripod. It makes life so much easier. I'm not sure if I mentioned this bad boy yet. My blue snowball. This is from my little brother, Chris. He's not really little. He's taller than I am. But Chris, thanks for the microphone. And also I have this Padres shirt. You can't see, but on the back is Manny Machado. I'm a huge Padres fan, as you can see here. And this is from Olivia and her family. So thank you so much, everyone, for all the help in getting this YouTube channel started. So I started off with Terminator Salvation, showing you my Blu-ray of it. It's actually the only Terminator movie that I own, believe it or not. I've seen them all, including Genesis, but I love this movie. And I'll get to this in a second with my ranking. But just for a little bit of fun, just for something a little different, since it's Terminator ranking, I wanted to throw a movie at you to show you a movie real quick that I own that has nothing to do with Terminator Salvation or any of the Terminators, but the name's quite similar, and that's this movie called Terminal Velocity. So Terminator, pretty similar. If you haven't seen Terminal Velocity, I highly recommend it. This was a movie that me and my older brother ran into when we were teenagers. It was on TV one night. And it's actually a pretty fun flick with Charlie Sheen. Has to deal with skydiving, and James Gandolfini's in it. And I ruined that name. But there's a mystery going on. There's people trying to kill Charlie Sheen, and he's not really too sure why. So if you haven't given this movie a chance, it's a lot of fun. Check it out. So on to my rankings. Let's get through this really quickly so I can get to the reaction. We've had 5 Terminator movies so far, and coming in at number 5 is the 5th one, Terminator Genesis. Not my movie. I didn't really enjoy any of it. I don't like when you use time travel to ruin everything that we have known and love about Terminator. We have been told through several Terminator movies about John Connor, and he's going to be awesome. And he was. And then in Genesis, they just flipped the script because they were trying to take it into a new direction. From a writing standpoint, from a franchise standpoint, I get it. But in my opinion, it was horrible. There was very few things I liked about the movie, really. I don't like that movie. Saw it once. I'll never see it again. Coming in at number 4 is Rise of the Machines. I don't know what was going on in this movie either. Not one of my favorites. Arnold is good in it, but Nick Stahl, I don't see him as John Connor. I'm not sure how he was cast. The girl, her name's escaping me right now. She was in Romeo and Juliet. Claire Danes, there we go. She was okay. The Terminator villain was exactly like the T in T2. Super fans, I'm sorry, I'm not sure exactly what his call sign is, but his code name or his manufacturer number is. But I didn't think she brought anything really new to it. The special effects were better with her than was with Terminator 2, but Rise of the Machines is just okay. I feel like the third act actually is the best of the three acts, but not my kind of movie. And then at number 3, I have Terminator Salvation. I don't understand the hatred for this movie. This is a great movie. It really is. I've watched this movie half a dozen times, and every time I do, I can't wait to watch it again. I love watching this movie. Christian Bale is amazing. Sam Worthington steals the show as Marcus Wright. Kyle Reese, played by Anton Yelchin, messed that name up, sorry, is also amazing. I'm not sure why people hate it. Please, in the comment section, please tell me why you hate it. And don't give me some garbage about how it's not what you wanted to see. Give me some real reasons, because I love that movie. Coming in at number 2 is the original Terminator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's tough to rank the first and the second one because they're both really good. But I feel like the first one, just the reason why it's at number 2 and not at number 1 is because there's just a few parts that are just a little slow for me. Other than that, it's amazing. Arnold is very ruthless in this. When he kicks down that door for Sarah Connor when he's trying to find her in the phone book and he goes to the first or the second one, whatever it is, when he kicks down that door, you see the terror and the fear in that woman's eyes. That, to me, when I was a kid and I saw that, that felt very real. That terrified me when I was a kid. Imagining someone breaking my door down just because of what my name is. Kyle Reese in that movie, the relationship with him and Sarah Connor, unbelievable. The first one's fantastic. And coming at number 1, you guessed it, T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Everything about this movie is amazing. The chemistry between Arnold and the young John Connor, fantastic. Sarah Connor, she is not going to be messed with in this movie. She is not going to allow anyone to hurt her or her son. She's beefed up. She's bulked up. She's ready to take on anyone. She terrifies me, and she's fantastic. The story is seamless. Where they go from point to point is awesome. Arnold is just unbelievable as he's now the, spoiler alert, good guy. But he is fantastic. And then, of course, the thumbs up at the end is just a nice touch to a brilliant movie. T2 is easily the best in the franchise. Don't sleep on Salvation. Give it a try. All right, so let's jump right into it. Here is my reaction to Terminator Dark Fate, which has the original Sarah Connor in it. Linda Hamilton. It's got me excited. Let's check it out.
2 days ago, I had this nice, simple life. And now it's a nightmare.
If travel is searching, then home has been found.
Looks like something from T2.
I'm not stopping.
Is this Venom? The Venom Terminator? Wow. That CG is not great. Oh, here she is. Still alive. Woo! She's got a bazooka. That was cool.
Who are you?
I can't believe she's in this movie.
My name is Sarah Connor. I've never seen one like you before. Almost human. I am human.
I don't know that actress.
close to her. Because I was her.
He looks good.
How do we win? We win by keeping you alive.
I'm going hunting.
I like the song. Didn't really fit, but I like the song. All right. So that was interesting. There's definitely some aspects of that trailer that I enjoyed. I love seeing Linda Hamilton back in action. She definitely looks like she's aged, but hey, give her credit for, looks like she hasn't done any plastic surgery or anything like that. She's just stayed all natural, and I respect her for that. But I haven't seen her in something in a long time, so she's definitely aged, but man, she's in great shape. It doesn't look like she's missed a beat since 1992 when T2 came out, or 1991. I'm not sure how much I like the bad Terminator villain wearing just some simple country clothes. That's probably not too intimidating for me. I know it's a small nitpick, but it was really bugging me. The yellow plaid was throwing me out of it, to tell you the truth. I don't know who this new character is. I don't know who the actress is with the short hair. Maybe I should, but I didn't recognize her. Again, it reminded me of Marcus Wright, where you have a hybrid who's a good person who's trying to help the humans to fight against the bad Terminators. So we'll see if they take a lot from Terminator Salvation. I still don't understand why this movie was so poorly received. I love that movie, obviously. They just can't seem to really sustain something, whether I like it or not, in the Terminator franchise. And I don't really think this is the answer. I saw James Cameron's name on there. It says he returns. I know he's not the director. It said that Tim Miller from Deadpool is. So I'm wondering how much of a impact he's going to have in this movie. But I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Again, some of the CGI was pretty weak for a movie for 2019, for a movie produced by James Cameron. He takes a lot of pride in his visual effects. Maybe that's just some of the rough cuts for this teaser trailer, and they're going to clean that up for the movie. Who knows? But that kind of surprised me. It's a teaser. You don't really get a lot from it. But I'm not as excited about the movie now as I was hoping I would be after seeing it. Let me know what you guys think. And again, this will be the first of many videos for the summer. I hope you have a wonderful start to your summer, whether you're off it like teachers are or students are, or if you're still working, you're back to the grind. I hope you enjoy your summer, you get some fun. And until next time, I'm going to get rid of this sign in just a second. Adios.